last time I dyed my hair was probably about 4 months ago. So yeah, we're gonna be retouching our roots with this Cream of Nature. I have this one in the C41 Honey Blonde, and we're gonna be mixing that with C42 Light Golden Blonde. So we're gonna be mixing these together just to see what color we can get. Hopefully it'll come out more of a lighter blonde on this end versus the darker color on this end. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these boxes up. I'm gonna start with the Honey Blonde, and let's see what comes in the box. 30 volume developer, and this is the cream color developer, and I'm going to be mixing that in with the ammonia free coloring activator. So we're going to go ahead and open these up and mix them, and you want to use the whole thing. So before I put the top on, you want to take your scissors and cut this little tab off. All right, so now that we have the first one mixed up in the bottle, you just want to put your index finger over the nozzle and give it a really good shake. Go ahead and open up the C42 Light Golden Blonde, and we're going to get that mixed up as well. Looks like the same thing comes in the box. The 30 volume cream developer with the the Mango Shea Butter Ultra Moisturizing After Color Conditioner, and the ammonia free activators. This one we have something extra. With the lightest blonde, it comes with the High Lift Booster blending powder for light golden blonde. So we have to add this into our cream developer as well. Alright, so now that we have all of our ingredients mixed up, we're going to go ahead and cut the top off and replace it onto our mixture here. And then you want to give it a really good shake once again. Now, how are we going to mix these in our hair? Are we going to use one and then go in with the other one and try to do them in intervals? No, we're not. We're going to work smarter, not harder. So what I'm going to do is take the Honey Blonde, open up the container. What I have here is my applicator bowl. This is the Salon Professional Mixing Hair Dye Bowl that I got from my local beauty supply store. It cost me only $1.99 for this bowl. So we're gonna take this, mix and pour in our Honey Blonde. Just dump that right in there, the whole thing. And this is how we're gonna get the Honey Blonde and the Golden Blonde mixed evenly. And we're gonna do the same thing with the lightest Golden Blonde. I think this was a genius idea. I've never seen any of the girls use it, even though they are mixing two different colors together. They're just going in behind each applicator bottle and doing them like in rotation. I figured that was probably going to be an uneven color. It's going to probably set up in your hair very unevenly. You might have a lot of light and dark spots. It's probably not what you're going for. You're going for kind of an even tone hair color. So this was my idea, to mix everything in a bowl once we mix it up separately in our applicator bottles. And I'm going in with the brush. Make sure you mix it really, really well. Bleach free. And a lot of girls want to assume that this is bleach free, but because we just used the 30 volume developer, this has to have bleach in it in order to lift your hair. So I'm not too sure that it doesn't, but in that case, what I am going to do is go in with some of this Cantu leave-in conditioner. I'm going to add that to my mixture. And that's just hopefully going to make sure my mixture is not as harsh and abrasive on my hair strands. Okay, so once we got that mixed in really well, now the next thing we're going to do is transfer this back into an applicator bottle. All right, y'all, so I'm back. I went off camera, put this into the applicator bottle. I sectioned my hair in about, 6 sections. I left this one out because I'm gonna start on my left side. And also I based my hairline with the Vaseline. So we are ready to go. I got my gloves applied. I'm gonna try to attempt to put this towel on, because I know some of y'all ladies in the comment section is gonna be like, where's your towel? Where's your towel? But if it gets in my way, I'm gonna take it off. So let's roll. Here we go. I kind of want to move quickly because your hair will start turning very fast. So we can go ahead and go over to the next section. Here we go. Here we go. I believe I got all of this in my hair. I didn't comb it through. What I want to do, I still have some product left. What I'm going to do with the rest of this hair dye is I'm going to now run it through my ends. I know y'all, hold on before y'all say something. I'm going to run it through my ends because I'm dyeing my hair honey blonde and the lightest golden blonde, cream of nature. On the ends is the BW3 30 volume developer powder lightener. So I don't want my ends to come out a totally different color than my roots because I'm using two different products. So this is why I waited to the very end to run the color cream of nature over top of this. And yeah, I ain't got no gloves on no more, so we just gonna raw dog it. I'm gonna hurry up and do it so I don't get a chemical burn on my hand. All right, we are moving right along. We got the product all through our hair. I went around and added some extra product to the hairline because I see a lot of girls that miss the hairline, and when they rinse it out, they still have black edges. So I'm just making sure I get everything at one time. We're gonna go ahead and put our little bag on now. I don't have a shower cap. Maybe that's something on the directions instead of giving us the gloves, Cream of Nature, the gloves that I didn't even use. Give me a shower cap. Start adding shower caps in here. That'll help us all out. Via the instructions, it does say to let this sit on your hair for 30 minutes. My hair is going to process way before 30 minutes, so I'm only going to let mine sit on my hair for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I'm going to come back and we're going to check it. And if it's ready, we're going to go ahead and rinse it out and get through with the process. But I'll be back in 15 minutes to see where we're at in the processing cycle. All right, y'all. I left it on for 15 minutes exactly, so let me check it now. Okay, it's not ready, so I can leave it on a little longer. My roots are not as light as I want them, so we're gonna let it go ahead and go for the other 30 minutes. Yeah, it's definitely not ready. My roots are, it's lifting, but it's kind of slow. So I'll go ahead and let it sit for another 15 and we'll be back. And we are back. It's been 30 minutes exactly. So I'm coming back to y'all for the second time to check and see where this developing process is at. So let's see what we got. Still ain't as light as I wanted, y'all. Now it's been 30 minutes. What y'all think I should do? Should I attempt to leave this on maybe for another 10 to 15 minutes, or do y'all think I should just go ahead and wash it out and, you know, save my hair from being over processed? I'm really debating right now. I'm thinking, what should I do? I don't know. But as I wait, I do want to add some more to my eyebrows, because I definitely hate to see people bleach their hair and their eyebrows be still black. So yeah, we're not doing that. So. I'm gonna add some more product right up in here because I just feel like it ain't changing like I want it to. Why is it not doing this? So I know if I use that BW2 lightener, my hair would have already lifted. All right, so y'all, this is after an additional 15 minutes. This is how the roots are looking. I'm not gonna leave this on my hair any longer. I'm about to go and rinse it off. And then the next step after I rinse this out of my hair will be this conditioner in my hair. I'm gonna come back with the conditioner already in my hair and say leave on your hair for about 2 minutes. You know me, I overdo shit. I'm probably gonna leave it on there for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then I'm gonna rinse this out. But let's get the color out my hair first, and I'll be back with the Shea Moisture conditioner. All right, y'all. We are back. I got all the color rinsed out of my hair, and let's see what it's looking like. What y'all think? I think it turned out cute, actually. The roots are still not as light as I want them, but I'm guessing because I mixed the honey blonde and the lightest blonde together, this is what your girl gonna get for now. So maybe next time I just will go in with the lightest blonde only, 2 boxes. But for now, the next step is to put the Mango Shea Butter Ultra Moisturizing After Color Conditioner in our hair. So we're gonna go ahead and open up both packs of that. And put some of this on your eyebrows, because we did dye our brows. So we want to condition our eyebrows and bring the pH back to our brows as well. So you know what I'm thinking? Because I was going to do a deep conditioning anyways. So with this After Color Mango Cream of Nature that I'm using right now, I'm going to go in and deep condition my hair as well. So I do have a deep conditioning mask. Let me wipe this off. I have 2 different ones that I ordered off of Walgreens the other day. And this is by Hask. We have the one that's argan oil. And this is also deep conditioning, but this is for strengthening and restores the hair. So matter of fact, we're going to go in with this one. So we want to strengthen and restore our hair from just the whole process we did with dyeing our hair. So I'm going to add this to my hair, because now I'm turning this after coloring into a deep conditioning. I'm going to bag my hair and sit under the hair dryer. Put it in a knot. And what I'm going to use is this heating cap that I have. It's an attachment for your hair dryer. And we're going to let it sit for an hour. I'm going to go ahead and style my hair, and then I'll be back with the finished look. It has been a long process, y'all. It took me a total of about 3 hours from start to finish, from application, letting it process, deep conditioning, till me styling it. It took about 3 hours. So I'm just over this whole process. I'm ready to just style my hair and chill. What the final results is looking like. Got the curls popping. I just did a natural hairstyle. Just activated my curls with some conditioner and molded my edges down with some Got2b glue gel. And just do a little stocking tie around this to create a cute little bow. And this is my look for today. Let me know what y'all think. Go ahead and drop me a comment down in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so at this time, y'all. Don't waste time. Make sure y'all turn on y'all notification bell so you will be notified each and every time I upload new content to my channel, and you won't miss out on any of this amazing tools and techniques that I am using to regrow my alopecia edges, as well as styling my alopecia edges with my own hair. Let me know what you think about the hair color, and if you'll try the Cream of Nature box dyes. So I will see you again in my next one. Bye, y'all.